Mortimer, Peter on the wing with Andrew Farrer and Chris Mortimer the centres. Ross Conlon on the other flank. Terry Lamb, Steve Mortimer, Folkes, Batiste, Robinson, Tunks, Johnston and Kelly. And they're coached, of course, by Warren Ryan. And they are the current leaders in the Sydney Rugby League competition.
Niebling to play it now. Tackler was Peter Tunks in the 11 jumper. Wally Lewis passing and finding Mel Meninga. He's away from Andrew Farrer. Oh, brilliant run by Meninga. A great run by Meninga and a super tackle by young Potter. Potter making a brilliant tackle, but Meninga absolutely brushed Canterbury away. To feed. Run by the Bulldogs. And a piece of work there between Mortimer and Steve Folkes, and Folkes is tackled just outside the 22. Tunks now. Just a little run from dummy half, gaining a few metres. Robinson. Strong run by Robinson, but the defence was even stronger. Paulson drove in strongly, so did Fullerton Smith. Mortimer works the blind, and then he gives it to Lamb. Lamb spins it back to Potter, and Mick Potter is tackled. It was a move that was sadly lacking in cohesion. Here's Kelly. The pass appeared forward to Johnston, but Billy Johnston must be over. He's given the try. He's given the try to Billy Johnston. A pass that shoulder charge by Billy Johnston. Now let's see. A Brisbane player is on his back. I was watching the shoulder charge by passing and finding Farrer. And he's tackled there by Wally Lewis. And the ball has come free. It's with Billy Johnston. Gone through Mortimer. Now it's Conlon. And Conlon is tackled about 18 metres out from the Brisbane line. This is Terry Lamb. Dummy half Mortimer. He may go. He's off himself. Picks up Kelly on the inside. 5 tackles gone now. Mortimer at dummy half. Decides to run and then puts the little kick in. And it's bounced in the in goal. Bounced back and it's been taken by Meninga. And Meninga tries to get back in the field of play, but he's...
In the back of the defensive line of Brisbane, that Wally Lewis is playing a sweeper cover defensive role. We'd normally expect to see a 5'8" up in the front line, but obviously they respect the fact that Wally can organise and control play so well, and he's doing all of the controlling of their defence.
Potter. Mortimer. Batiste. Kelly. Chris Mortimer to the 22 line. And in a touch. Very strong tackle by Meninga and Kilroy.
It surprised me if Warren Ryan decided to run some of his bigger forwards at Foster wherever he happens to line up in that defensive pattern.
That kick downfield taken by Chris Mortimer, and taking it back now is Colin Scott. Met by the chasers. Gillespie was one, Johnston the other. Now Rebo getting in closer to play the ball to take a bit of the load off the forwards. Former Manly winger. And Jones taking it up. Back on the Canterbury quarter line. Tunks. Miles and Kellaway making the tackle together with Fullerton Smith. Lamb shapes to kick, doesn't. Jensen gets between them. Terry Lamb's made a big run. He's found Steve Folkes backing up. But a good cover tackle by the wing three-quarter Kilroy. But Canterbury go ahead. That was a heavy tackle by Wally Lewis. And Wally Lewis is very concerned about Billy Johnston. Penalty to Canterbury. Tap by Mortimer. Well, they've got to be inside the 10, surely. Inside the 10 a mile they were. This is Kelly. And a penalty to Canterbury. That's against Fullerton Smith. And St Mary's Christian Brothers, Toowoomba. Not a bad side either. So here's Canterbury now on their own 22 line. And it's Kelly who's unable to play the ball. Billy Johnston and Wally Fullerton Smith standing closest to Kelly, just exchanging a joke of some description. And hit him with tremendous force. Canterbury leading by 6 points. The drop kick has come straight to Scott. He's run 10, he's run 20 metres. So Brisbane start to set themselves up now for another attack on the Canterbury line.
Brisbane are running hot at the moment, and what Canterbury have to do is slow this game down, get the ball back and then play the game at their pace.
Kellaway, he's only 15 metres out. And playing the ball back to Hooker Muller, he works the blind and finds Kilroy. Kilroy is inside the 10-metre line. Meninga's the dummy half. He thinks about the blind, changes his mind, gives it to Foster, then to Lewis. And this is Bella. Bella with a very strong run. He's 3 metres out. He's nullified the tackle count too. 6 more tackles for Brisbane. Foster to Lewis. Lewis floats a pass out. It's come down to Scott. And Scott has scored for the Brisbane side. A beautiful pass by Wally Lewis. Straight into the waiting arms of Colin Scott. Horrid clash between Canterbury and Brisbane. I was only talking to Bill during the commercial. As Canterbury win the scrum, it's come out to Terry Lamb. We were saying how tough and torrid it had been without being spectacular. And the field goal attempt by Terry Lamb that hit the uprights looking important now. Yes, well, of course, the way the penalty count was at three-quarter time, Brisbane now need to kick a penalty goal. And provided they keep up that lead in the penalty count, they would take it out on the penalty count back. And I can't recall off the top of my mind when this last happened. There's the drop goal by Lamb. He's got it. Terry Lamb kicking a field goal, sending the Canterbury side to a lead of 32. Won by Brisbane. Foster parcelled up 10 metres out from the Canterbury line. Lewis cutting out Meninga. That pass must have gone 20 metres, believe me. It's with Bella now. Turns, finds Meninga. He's tackled 18 metres out. Brisbane with another chance now. As it goes to Kellaway. He's tackled 15 out from the Canterbury line. You'll find this will be a series of Wally Lewis setting the ball for Meninga and Miles. There his 2 trump cards. Jones took that ball in full flight. 10 metres out. Lewis. Oh, he passes and it's gone to Mortimer. But that was a very, very savage tackle by Terry Lamb on Wally Lewis. But still the Brisbane skipper and Australian skipper was prepared to try and unload as the ball goes loose, and Brisbane have come up with it again. 20 metres out from the Canterbury line. Lewis switching the point of the attack, finding Foster. Here, yes, a rebound! Brisbane have hit the lead now. Brisbane in front by a point. Oh yes, look at this crowd now. Canterbury with a great chance now. Mortimer works with Foch, and Foch is tackled 2 metres out from the Brisbane line. Mortimer finds Batiste, and Batiste is tackled. He's 6 metres out from the line. This is the 3rd tackle. It's gone out to Chris Mortimer. He's tackled. 11 out. Centre field. Oh, he took it right to the chin from Miles. It's gone to Lamb. It's out with Greg Mullane. Mullane, he's over. I think it's a try. Now he's put him in the touch. The touch judge has ruled him out. Steve Mortimer really voicing off in there. Well, he's ruled that Greg Mullane went into touch. See it again. Well, impossible from that shot. This one should tell us. Let's have a look at this. Well, it was a ball to be played by Gillespie. In fact, it's Michael Hagan who's on for Canterbury in 15. Batiste
Gillespie's pass has gone down around the feet of Stephen Folkes, and Brisbane have come up with the ball. Brisbane leading by 3 points. The final seconds are being counted down by a very, very excited Brisbane crowd as Wally Lewis fires the final pass. The siren sounds, and this third quarter final has been taken out by the home team, Brisbane. A 14-point